And you may hear his fans. They're about 75 feet away from us chanting his name at the end of the transporter. So maybe that's a little pick-me-up. What did you make of this day today?
Man, I just want a clean start. Yeah. Like I want to get through turn one without any issues. I'm just playing the survival game in every start, but we just keep. I mean, I guess that's what we get for qualifying in the middle. But we had a really good recovery. I thought the car was really strong. Yeah, just tough one there. You know, having to get shuffled back and then just truly having to go through. I don't know where were we, to P22 or 24 or something. So it just makes your life so much harder. But no, I thought the car was great and yeah. Clean start. That's my only wish for the rest of the season. I just want to have clean starts.
Look for that at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca in a couple of weeks. Pato O'Ward salvages 8th today, Lee.
Hey, and he's sitting nicely in the championship. He's sitting top 4. There's the Pato fan base. They follow him around to each and every race. Such a likable and energetic, colourful character in the IndyCar series and one of the new faces.
The 7th for Romain Grosjean. You just described that race as fun, and I'd like to elaborate a little bit on that.
Yeah, I think it's what we needed. You know, it's such a great racetrack, and there's so much passing you can do, and the car was outstanding. The wind is not easy, the condition was not easy, but we had a great setup, and I'm really happy with what we were able to do. So today I think is a great day. The pit stop worked great. Everyone executed as much as we could. Obviously, there's still more we want to learn. The only problem today is that Penske was too strong for everyone else.
How big of a confidence boost is a run like this for you?
I think we have seen it coming. In Detroit, we were strong and we're in the race. India road course, we were strong. And Laguna Seca last year, the team was strong. So I'm excited about it. Right now, I need to jump on the plane to go to Le Mans. I don't really want to do a 24-hour race. I want to sleep right now, but it'll be fun for tomorrow.
Yeah, he's got a couple busy weeks ahead of him. He goes from here, he goes to Le Mans, he goes to Monterey. How do you prepare and switch gears for all of these different endeavors?
I've got no clue. I'll tell you that in a couple of weeks. I'm probably going to be sleepy on the plane and try to recover as much as I can. But I'm excited for the Lamborghini project in Le Mans. You know, it's such a beautiful car, such a great race. I'm really enjoying my time at Juncos Sunday Racing. Everyone is doing a great job. And, you know, I told you I love Ricardo Juncos, positive and attitude and just the way he sees the racing. So today I'm very happy for my boys. I'm very happy for myself. And most importantly, I really enjoy riding the car.
He's going to be trying to get some shut-eye on the way to Le Mans, but nonetheless, an incredible run for Romain Grosjean today.
Team Penske, 1, 2, 3. Celebratory times for the captain, Marty.
Yeah, let's chat with Ron Marzewski, who runs everything at Team Penske IndyCar, but you also run the 12 car. For your driver, for Will Power, what you've seen him go through the past 2 years, how gratifying is this moment, Ron?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, you know, Will, you know, he's really focused himself. You know, last year he had some adverse situations and that, and, you know, he buckled down the best he could, but, you know, it's tough to get through that. And this year, you know, it's the willpower that we saw in championship form. You know, it's tough because he's getting a little bit frustrated. You know, there's been some situations and stuff that kind of get him a little frustrated in Detroit and such, and Indy, all these places he's had a chance to win. But, you know, he came into this weekend really focused. You know, everything was going to be good, and he was going to deal with whatever he had to deal with. And, you know, we unloaded off the truck good, and, you know, the Verizon Chevy was strong all day, and man, he was focused.
I got to ask you about the opportunity to do the overcut. Did you know that was going to present itself?
I mean, all three Team Penske cars were great. I mean, the Chevy was just unbelievable today, and our only chance was to overcut these guys, and Will was able to take care of the alternate tires better than anybody else, and man, he crushed it on the in lap. I knew we had a 2-second gap to the 51, so, you know, we had to go for it. We had to take a chance, and we did, and it paid off.
All right, Ron Marzewski's the boss. Now he gets to go celebrate with the all-Team Penske podium here at Road America, Georgia.
Alex Palou started 7th, finished 4th. Do you feel like you maximized your race car today?
Yeah, I think we did. We were lacking a little bit of speed there at the end. Couldn't really catch the top 3. They were just on another level today. So yeah, happy with our race. It was a bit frustrating to run alone for most part of the race, but yeah, it was a good solid day for the 10 car.
Yeah, and now we talk about championship points. Took a good chunk out of that as well. Closed the gap on Scott Dixon. That has to get your confidence and hopes up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to run top fives. It's good that we got, I think, 14 or 13 points back. So it's good for us. Looking forward to Laguna now. But yeah, we need some wins now.
Just a few weeks until Laguna already. Thanks, Alex Palou. Finish fourth. Kevin.
Georgia, Colton Herta had a massive recovery today. He started on the front row, but was around twice in the first few laps. Before we get to how you did recover, let's go back to the start of this race. What's your view of what happened?
I mean, I just got punted by Joseph. I don't understand how it's a penalty for Armstrong right in front of him when he takes out Lundqvist, but I get the same thing done to me right here. And, I mean, it wasn't even close. You see me slowing down. He doesn't even attempt to slow down. Just dumps me. How that isn't a penalty is beyond me. I don't understand it. But that's the decision they made, and we'll roll with it. It's disappointing. It's disappointing because this is the third week in a row, whether it was self-inflicted or not. I thought we should win, and we didn't. And the third week in a row where the Gamebridge Honda has been so fast, and we have relatively nothing to show for it. I mean, I'm not happy with sixth place with the car that we had today, with the pace that we had in the car. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Disappointing.
All of that said, and then you were off in the grass again a few laps later. To come home at 6 would show some mental strength from the day that you did stay in it, and at some point these sixth place points may matter this year.
I mean, I hope so, but I like to get wins instead of saying, oh, these points might matter, this and whatnot. Because the last 3 weeks have just been terrible for me. So I hope to turn it around. I hope to have some sort of luck. And you know, this car's been fast. The crew's been good on the stops, on the strategy, every single place we've gone so far. So to not have a win and to only have a handful of podiums is disappointing in my book.
Thanks, Colton. Fast car today, but not enough to show for it. Georgia.
Yeah, Kyle Kirkwood rounds out your top 5. Kyle, let's talk about your race. Did the plan at the beginning get fulfilled throughout the whole race?
Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, we executed super, super well. Pit stops were great. Strategy was great. Ultimately, today we just didn't have the outright pace that we needed to be able to challenge for a win or even a podium. But we were kind of best of the rest, and clearly Andretti Global, we're good here. Maybe not the best today, but overall we've been really, really solid. And I think Colton showed that there. He obviously had a huge comeback, so I'm happy to see that from him. I think he would have been one of the ones to kind of fight for a win, but today for us we were just a little bit behind. But we'll take a 5th place. That's really good for the points. It moves us up in the points, creates a bigger gap to the guys behind us, so we're happy with it.
I was just going to ask, we just heard from Colton Herta. You're the highest finishing Andretti Global driver, but when you're running your own race, are you noticing things like that out there?
No. I mean, we just want the team to do as best as possible, right? And I think myself, Colton, Marcus, we've all worked together really, really well this season, and making sure that we help each other out to the best of the ability and ultimately just get as many points as possible for the team.
Good day for Kyle Kirkwood, rounding out that top 5, as well as Colton Herta right behind him in 6th.
And that's exactly.
Some celebrations mean just a little bit more. Will Power told me a few weeks ago, 2023 made me mad, honestly. I was motivated to get back to victory lane, and he soaked this one in with the fans over in turn 5 for a while. Hey, it took 2 years and 4 days, but welcome back to victory lane, Will.
Yeah, I was, I don't know, man. I felt good about today, and we had a very fast car, but got to thank all the guys, man. Great strategy, very fast.
There's Liz, his son, Bo. After all you guys went through as a family last year, is this one maybe more special than any win in your career?
Man, massively special, massively special. We've worked so hard to try get wins, and I worked really hard in the off-season. Obviously, last year was very stressful and had half my mind at home and half at the track, so it's very difficult to perform at a high level there. But, man, just stoked. Verizon has been such a big supporter of mine for so long now, and stoked to see that car back in victory lane. And Chevy had excellent horsepower today, and very happy, man. Very, very happy. That was very, very, well deserved for the whole team. We worked so hard for that.
Were there honestly times in this 2-year period, Will, where you thought, I don't know if I'm ever going to get back there?
Yeah, actually, you do start to think that, but you just, man, I know we got the pace. Long Beach were really quick and just yellows falling at weird times and plenty of second places, but that just shows what this series is. It's no joke. It's incredibly hard to win, and you've got to work hard and do a perfect job. Otherwise, you're not going to win. So that's what we did today.
You said the word happy. That's the word you used with me this morning, right? You said, I'm just a happy guy right now. Why do you have this different perspective?
Oh, no, I just know how lucky I am. I'm lucky to drive for Penske. I'm lucky that my wife got through that last year and got a great family. I'm lucky, man. I'm lucky to do this. Anyone that complains when they've got a job like this needs a kick in the backside.
By the way, you're the new championship leader. I thought I might let you know that.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, and that's a great day. That's a great day. And I know it's going to be a tough fight to the end, but we're definitely up for it.
Will Power going to go celebrate with the team and with the family. This was a long time coming, Kevin, but very well deserved.
And 1, 2, 3 for Team Penske. Joseph Newgarden comes home second. Last pit sequence there, the two that stayed out a lap longer. Was that the difference?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good team day. Really good. I mean, 1, 2, 3. I don't think we can be dissatisfied with that. Will did a great job, too. I mean, look, he deserved to win the race as well. He drove really well today. But, both things can be true. It was a great team day, and I think we let that one go for sure. But, that's what's hard about it. But it was a great day. Our PPG car was fast. Team Chevy, 1, 2, 3. I think we can all be super proud of that. We put together a great day. We just probably misstepped there at the end. So I feel bad that I came in a lap early. Probably should have stayed out.
You still almost got him. Did you get into the limiter going into one there after that last stop?
Yeah, I just had a limiter hit, and you just can't go early like that on a lap because you're gonna get killed on the sequence. Just the undercut's not working on a day like today. So that was the real miss, was just coming early.
Well, all things considered, this was a brand new race car today. You told me yesterday's car that was crashed in qualifying was a rocket ship. Was this pretty much the same car?
Yeah, it was just as good. And, I think all our cars were really fabulous. Scotty drove a great race. Will drove a great race, like I said. So I think it could have fallen anyway. I know that we were in position there at the end, so it's tough to not close it. But, everybody worked on this race car, the 12, the 3, the 2. So a big thank you to the entire team. That was a team effort to get that car out there, and it was just as good as the day before. So that's what I think you get at Team Penske, is that consistency.
One last question I have to ask you. You gave us all a startle going through the kink there, where it looked like you got on the grass a little bit. Were you looking down at your dash, or what happened there?
Yeah, I was looking at my fuel code and fuel knobs, and I got a little wide and touched the grass, and thank goodness I didn't go around. But it was a scary moment.
Yeah. Thank you, Joseph. Second place for Joseph Newgarden to Georgia.
Third place and rounding out the Penske trio on top, that's Scott McLaughlin. A lot of positives beaming from this XPEL Chevy.
Yeah.
You moved up in points.
Yeah.
A rebound from Detroit.
Yeah.
And you podiumed the day before your birthday.
Yeah, I guess it's my last podium as a 30-year-old, I guess. But huge team day. The XPEL Chevy was great. We led a lot of laps, obviously, but it was a great team day. Will with the win, first win for him for a long time, and then Joseph second. We just. I wish we could have ran a little bit longer in a couple of those stints. So the overcut was really, really strong. So, but ultimately, this is a huge day for the team. Really proud for everyone. It's been a hard slog the last month and a half. Big few days for the team. Big month for the team. So, really proud of everyone.
We know Penske is a powerhouse, and I know you mentioned it, but just how big of a day is it to come out 1, 2, 3?
Oh, in this day and age, it's amazing. We got the 1, 2, 3 on the front row for Indy 500, which was a proud moment for everyone. And obviously, 1, 2, 3 on a podium after a race is sick. So I'm super stoked. We'll take the points, move forward. Huge rebound for me since Detroit. I'm just stoked for the team, stoked for Will, and just ready to push on.
Hey, happy early birthday.
Hell yeah.
That is Scott McLaughlin. He turns 31 tomorrow. He rounds out the top for three for Team Penske. Guys?
Massive team day, wasn't it? So we spoke about points a couple of times. There he is, Will Power on top by 5 over Alex Palou and Scott Dixon, who went from first to third. McLaughlin leaps his way up into the top 5, just behind Pato O'Ward. Colton Herta in 7th. Newgarden continues his climb up as well. And Alexander Rossi and Felix Rosenquist still in the top 10.
Yeah, looked like Rossi, the biggest drop back today, falls down to 9th. But the 1, 2, 3 for Team Penske, a lot of smiles from the crew. They earned it today. Hard